Hi, my name is Arpan Gupta. I'm 17 years old and I'm studying in high school. I'm in 12th grade and I'm here to share my tips and tricks. So I took the IELTS exam largely because I want to go for my undergraduate studies to a foreign country, mostly Canada or Australia. I haven't really decided yet. And the reason I specifically took IELTS other than any other English language proficiency test was because it was the most simple one. Whenever I researched about which test I had to take, the IELTS came up on the top, and because it's the one that is most recognizable in the universities all around the world, and my friends all recommended it to me, so that was my personal choice. So I got an 8.5, my overall score. I got a 9 in reading and listening, an 8.5 in speaking, and 7 in writing. Like any other student, I was really nervous about giving the test, largely because all of my friends had already given the test and they had really messed with my mind that it's really difficult. But once I gave my own test, once I had done all the things, like I came to the conclusion that it's not really that difficult. So you have to treat it like any other normal test, like the test that you give in the school or the test that you have been giving since your childhood, because English is an official language of India and you learn it from your childhood. So I would say that don't mess with your heads, don't listen to other people. I would say, like, it's not that difficult. So the tips that I will have to give, so starting with the reading, the one thing that I found really helpful was doing a SWOT analysis kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different types of questions and there are only a specific types of questions that usually come. So find your strengths and find your weaknesses. So if I had to cite an example of myself, I was really weak in the true and false. So I did topical questions. I did a lot of true and false questions. And you can find a lot of information and a lot of different question types and papers online, because in the advent of the modern era, there's a lot of information available on the internet. And when it comes to the listening, I would say that although it is really cliched that you should watch like English movies or listen to audiobooks, and that's the only thing that I would like to say about listening. And when it comes to the speaking, so I would say that the least you can do is try to talk in English with your friends and families. And although it might seem weird in the beginning and like people might be stressed out when they're around you because you're speaking in English all the time, it's one of the best things you can do, because the practice makes a man perfect. That is one of the most that is the quote that I like you to go by. So practice a lot. And for the writing, that was the one I had the most difficulty with. So I would say that again, practice a lot. For the essay, there's a lot of random questions that can come. As for me, I got an essay on sports. Like I'm not really a sports fanatic, but I had to give an answer. So the thing that I did was read a lot of newspapers, watch a lot of news, like really got into the world and listened to what everyone was saying around me. And that's the best tip I can give you. Personally, I prepared IELTS by watching a lot of YouTube videos. So there's a lot of information available online. There's a lot of channels and a lot of people out there that are trying to help you get a better score. So what I did was I did a lot of practice papers. I didn't go to a center because I had a very short time constraint. I had only about 10 to 15 days to practice all my stuff because I had to give my mock papers for the board exams that I have coming up. So the thing that I did best was do a lot of papers, like at least 15 to 16 mock papers. That will really help you a lot. So now that I have shared all my tips and tricks, I hope that this will help you when you are going to give your own IELTS exam. And I hope that you do your best. And I really hope that you use these tips and tricks that I have given you to its best extent. And I really hope that you have a good exam. So all the best and thank you.